In the dusty heat of a city called Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, a man named David Parker Ray lived a life so normal on the outside that nobody ever imagined the nightmare he was building behind a steel door. To everyone who saw him, neighbors, rangers, people at the gas station, he was just an older mechanic with an RV, a dog, and a job that kept him out of trouble. That made it easy for him to hide a secret he had been planning for decades. Ray grew up with violent fantasies that never went away, and instead of fighting them, he fed them until they became the center of his entire life. He studied bondage and torture. He collected handcuffs and chains. He filled notebooks with detailed plans. He didn't build a workshop. He didn't build a storage unit. He built a torture chamber. Inside, he created something he called the toy box. The RV sitting on his property looked harmless, faded paint, worn out tires, nothing special. But the moment the door closed, the entire world changed. It was a fully equipped torture room worth over $100,000. The walls were covered in restraints, surgical tools, clamps, pulleys, whips, shock devices, and medical equipment no normal person would ever own. He bolted a gynecologist chair to the floor. He hung chains from the ceiling beams. He installed soundproof insulation so thick no one would hear a scream from 3 feet away. Ray wasn't chaotic, he wasn't sloppy, he was organized, structured, and almost surgical in the way he designed the toy box. Before he touched any victim, he forced them to listen to a tape he recorded in a calm, emotionless voice. In that tape, he explained exactly what he planned to do to them. He told them they were now property. He told them they would be drugged and used. He told them they would be kept alive for as long as he wanted. He even told them the drugs would blur their memories so badly that even if they escaped, nobody would believe what they said. Ray didn't just want control of the body, he wanted control of the memory. He kept diaries, detailed ones, listing dates, descriptions, and references to women who police still haven't identified. He bragged that he had far more victims than anyone would ever know. He wrote that some were released, others were disposed of, many were dumped into Elephant Butte Lake. The reason he got away with it for so long was simple. He looked normal enough that nobody ever questioned him. The victims who survived were too drugged, too traumatized, or too scared to speak clearly. And when someone finally tried to report something, their memories were so broken and fragmented that police couldn't make sense of it. Ray knew exactly how to use fear, shame, and confusion as a weapon, but once investigators caught up to him, what they found inside the toy box wasn't the full story. It was just the beginning. This wasn't about one victim or 10, it was about dozens of women who vanished without a trace. And the truth is, nobody knows the real number or how many victims there really were.
Oblivra is the visual. Please subscribe to watch episode 1, The Escape.